Finding the right fish for a nano tank can be a real challenge. So, today I will be talking about ruby tetras Axelrodia rheaceae, a lesser-known species of fish that could be the perfect choice for your small aquarium. Hello and welcome to yet another video of Fish and More. Today we will give a closer look on the smallest tetra species. Before we start this comprehensive guide, please do support me by subscribing my channel so that I can grow on YouTube by your support. Ruby tetras are tiny, peaceful, and relatively easy to care for fish. The behavior and swimming style of these fish in an aquarium significantly distinguish them from most other fish species and can make them one of the most interesting characins. In 1965, Jacques Géry (1917–2007), a renowned French ichthyologist specializing in the ecology of the Amazon basin, established the genus Axelrodia. Habitat of ruby tetra. The ruby tetras inhabit stagnant or slow-moving blackwater rivers and streams that flow under the dense cover of the tropical forest. Its natural habitat also consists of the bottom, which is littered with fallen leaves and driftwood. The water is rich in tannins from decomposing organic matter, giving it a brownish color. Description of ruby tetra. Ruby tetra Axelrodia rheaceae. Detailed guide: care, diet, and breeding. Description: the ruby tetra is one of the smallest fish in the aquarium hobby and probably the smallest in the tetra family. The adult size ranges from 0.8–1.2 inches 2 to 3 cm. Distinguishing characteristics of ruby tetra. Shape. Their body is elongated and slightly compressed laterally, with a pointed snout. Eyes. The eyes are large compared to their size. Color. Their coloration can range from bright red to pinkish, with the color typically becoming slightly paler towards the belly. Fins. The fins are short and transparent. The caudal fin is forked and has a conspicuous black spot. However, in captivity, ruby tetras can live up to 2 to 3 years, if appropriately cared for. Feeding ruby tetras. In the wild, this fish is a micropredator that feeds on small invertebrates and other types of zooplankton. In an aquarium, they will usually accept dry or freeze-dried food of all kinds as long as it is adapted to their smallmouth size. A varied and balanced diet will result in healthier, more active, lively, and colorful fish. Ruby tetras will eat live food: brine shrimp, Artemia salina, Artemia nauplii, cyclops, daphnia, fruit flies, mosquito larvae, moina, detritus worms, vinegar eels, brindle worms, etc. Typical behavior of ruby tetra. Temper. Ruby tetras are peaceful and harmless fish. They will not annoy anyone in the community tank. On the contrary, they are more likely to be bullied by other fish. They do not nip other fish. The males may engage in a dominance competition but nothing serious. They usually do not do any visible damage to each other. Tank size. Due to their small size and extremely interesting swimming style, ruby tetras can be successfully kept even in nano aquariums. An aquarium of 10 gallons 10 liters would be suitable for a group of 8 to 10 individuals, provided that there are no other fish species in the tank. Keeping this species in excessively large tanks would be counterproductive, in my opinion. While it is true that it is easier to maintain a particular level of water quality in larger tanks, however, because these fish dislike swimming in open water, they will simply disappear in larger aquariums. Water parameters. Temperature. The recommended temperature for ruby tetras ranges between 75 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 24 to 28 degrees Celsius pH. The ideal pH range is 6.0 to 7.0. Keep in mind that in their natural habitat, they are found in blackwater environments with acidic water. Hardness. The recommended general hardness (GH) range for these fish is 1 to 8 dGH. The recommended carbonate hardness (KH) range is 1 to 4 dKH. Note: many aquarists noticed that in hard water Axelrodia rheaceae loses his colors. Ammonia, nitrite, nitrate. It is important to maintain the ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate levels at 0 ppm, 0 ppm, and below 60 ppm, respectively. Substrate. Ruby tetras spend lots of time close to the substrate, so it is important to provide them with a substrate that will not harm them, such as sand or smooth gravel. In planted tanks you can use an active substrate, besides boosting plants' growth rate, it will also help you to maintain a low pH level in the water. Avoid coarse gravel. Its sharp edges can scratch the body of the fish as they swim in the lower regions of the tank. Filtration. Since ruby tetras are sensitive to the composition and cleanliness of the water, a powerful filtration system with filtering materials that increase acidity is desirable. Soft water can be achieved using a reverse osmosis system. Water changes. Ruby tetras are very sensitive to the accumulation of organic decomposition products in the water. Therefore, it is essential to perform weekly water changes, at least 20%, remove leftover food and vac clean the bottom from excrement. Ruby tetras are not as well known as some other popular aquarium fish. As a result, many people may miss out on the opportunity to enjoy the unique beauty and personality of this fascinating species. This small, colorful fish can be a highlight in many peaceful community aquariums, especially in a planted tank. That is all you need to know before getting ruby tetras for your tank. Do subscribe, like and share. Thank you.